testing out these new mics, so I just hope they work. Testing. Me 10 years ago would have never believed you if you told her that one day she was gonna love the gym. Shoot, even me 5 years ago. Gym lifestyle was just so unappealing to me. One, because why would anybody ever want to do that? Like, it's just uncomfortable. And two, it's boring. I was the type of person that would occasionally go to the gym, run on the treadmill, and I hated it. As you guys can see in the title, what changed, right? I'm gonna bring you guys along with me on a typical gym day. On my day off, I just poured some creatine. So the brand that I use is by Beast Sports Nutrition Creature, and it's in the flavor Fruit Blast. Pretty delicious. Okay, so let's rewind all the way back to March of 2020. The pandemic hit, the coronavirus was just announced, the world was shut down, and I had a lot more free time. By the way, you're supposed to drink this 30 minutes before your workout. It says 30 minutes pre-workout and again 30 minutes post-workout. So March 2020. At this point, I had tried the gym. I hated it. I just didn't like being perceived at the gym. I didn't like being around people at the gym, just simply putting it. So I did take advantage of the shutdown. At this point, I knew I needed to exercise because I wasn't feeling my best, I wasn't looking my best, and I also had high cholesterol because of my really bad eating habits. I remember having dumbbells in my room. I had a pair of 5 dumbbells and a pair of 8 dumbbells. I was not using it at the time, but I remember staring at it and I was like, I worked out at home with those 2 dumbbells that I had and worked out in silence. Like, I didn't tell anybody that I was doing it. I had some resistance bands. I found myself getting stronger. I was following workout plans online from like fitness influencers. The Booty Bible, a friend sent me that one. I just low-key realized how much I enjoyed lifting weights because of how it made me feel. I started to feel stronger. I hated running because I didn't like how it made me feel. I just didn't understand that. I still don't understand that till this day. If you do exercises that you hate, then of course you're gonna hate the gym. It is gonna take some time and discipline to figure out what you even like at the gym. I found a bunch of different exercises online. I tried them all. I had a personal trainer at one point, and I will get there. But I just basically stuck to the ones that I enjoyed. And I was somebody who didn't enjoy the gym at all. So even if it was just like a little bit of enjoyment where I was like, okay, I think I can do this one. Like, I think I can get better at this one. Like, I would just stick to it. So do workouts that you enjoy. Oh, also shout out to Paragon. I think that's the brand of these leggings. They just feel so good and they make the butt look real good. And it feels like you're wearing nothing. For example, I despise running. I don't like running, so I don't do it. I simply just don't do it. Go through the process of exercising, figure out what it is that you do like, because there is something that you're gonna like, you know? And I'll show you guys what I like to do. Workout routine will be later on. Keep watching. So I was working out at home for a while, and once the world opened back up, I was stronger and I needed heavier weights to lift. I was ready for a little bit more. So I invested in a personal trainer, and I realized that not everybody has the luxury to do that. It may not be worth it for some people, but I'm gonna tell you why it was worth it for me. And if you're anything like how I was, then it might be worth it for you too. At the time, paying for a personal trainer was an incentive to actually get to the gym, because no incentive, like the incentive of like, oh, it's hard work is gonna pay off, like that just wasn't enough for me. For me, it was like, I'm paying so much money, like I just can't afford to miss a day type thing. So it helped me to even get to the gym. I also needed someone to push me at the gym, like telling me how many reps. I also needed to be educated on just how to work out and all that. When I was working out alone, the moment I felt uncomfortable, I would just stop the reps. So I needed someone pushing me, like literally in my face, like one more. Yeah, the personal trainer, I paid for it really for confidence in the gym, education, knowledge, learning the right form, learning the right techniques. I was with my trainer for only a couple of months. I knew it wasn't going to be a forever thing. Like, first of all, it's very expensive. So once I felt that I gained enough knowledge, I parted ways with them so that I can apply that knowledge on my own time. So when I started going by myself, even though I didn't like being perceived in the gym, at least I could focus on my form and just hyper focus on that, you know? Fun fact, I do not take pre-workout because 2 times that I've taken pre-workout, it was way too much for me. So I stick to coffee. Sometimes I don't even drink coffee. So I got this little fanny pack from, I think it's from Ross. This is my favorite color. Well, one of them. Mwah. If you guys are curious, this is what I take. I have my wallet. You can tell I like green. My AirPods. My chapstick belongs in here. It's not in here. I'm gonna go grab that. And then my keys. I don't eat too much before the gym. I'm literally just gonna have an egg. A hard-boiled egg. For the protein, sometimes I'll have a banana. It's raining today. And the old me would have been like, I'm not getting out of bed. It is raining, but discipline. Just go. Just do it. I like finally get what Nike means when they say just do it. Like, just do it. Don't think, just do. Ugh, that was not satisfying. Ew. I need some chili oil on this. I've tried a lot of chili oils and I keep coming back to this one. I really like it. This one right here. Leo Ganma. I'm saying that wrong. There you go. It has a peanut in it. When it comes to the gym, thinking long-term helps with consistency and discipline. It's good to have goals, you know? A lot of what motivates people is their dream body, and that's great and all. I think that's normal. I think for me, personally, that can get a little bit discouraging only because working out is not an instant reward. It's a very slow progress that you just have to keep at, and then you start seeing the results. Of course, like, I want to look good, right? But that is inevitable when you are consistent in the gym. So I've made it my goal to just show up at the gym. That's it. Because this is what we think consistency looks like, but consistency actually looks like this. There are days when I have a killer workout, and there's days where it's super hard to push through. So at the end of a workout, let's say I feel weaker that day for whatever reason, I didn't sleep well, I'm on my period, or I'm just not feeling it that day. Instead of me being like, ugh, I had a bad gym day today, it's, yay, I showed up. Period. That's the goal. Just show up. And when I show up, my goal is hit every single time. Sometimes I'll have a longer workout. Sometimes I have to cut it short, but it's okay. It's okay. We're human. But honestly, like, you have to have discipline. Period. That used to be a very foreign concept to me. I always liked to do whatever I want. I always just did what felt good. Never really wanted to put myself through any discomfort. That's a whole other story. That's something that took me a lot of time to develop, and the gym really helped with that. Also, thinking long term helps you to have grace over yourself. So when you do miss a workout, you know that it's not going to have a huge impact on your long-term goals. Like, you know that fitness is a lifestyle, you know fitness is just part of your routine. So if you miss a workout, like, it's okay. It's okay. It's really not the end of the world. Rain or shine, it's gym time, baby. Create your own schedule and stick to it. Your own schedule, okay? I work out 3 times a week. I always start with a warm-up. And like I said, guys, I don't run, but I can tolerate this Stairmaster. If I'm not feeling the Stairmaster that day, the other warm-up that I'll do is walk on treadmill on an incline. Level 12, 10 minutes at 3 speed. Okay, next we have Bulgarian split squats. And of course, with all of these workouts, use weight that you're comfortable with. It took me a while to get the form right on this one. I hit about 7 reps on each leg and then 3 sets of that. I thought I was recording for this one. I did good mornings on the Smith machine and I did about 7 to 8 reps of that. Next, we have the hip thrust on the Smith machine, and this particular day, I decided to do 7 full range reps and then 5 half reps right after. Sometimes I switch it up, but this is just what I'm doing right now. And lastly, we have RDLs. And I think this exercise was one of the first exercises where I was like, I kind of like this working out thing. So I still implement it in my workout today, and obviously I'm lifting a lot heavier than when I started. Those are the workouts that I did on this particular day, and I did have to cut my workout short just a little bit. But on other days, I will do these workouts and I'll just kind of rotate it depending on what I feel. We're out of protein. Darn it. 3 times a week works for me. Maybe for you, it's 2 times a week. Maybe it's 4 to 5 times a week. Maybe it's 6 times a week. That could never be me though. Quick stop to get some protein. This is the best protein though. Like flavor-wise, you can't even tell there's protein in it. But regardless, be consistent. So good. Would I make progress faster if I worked out more often? Probably. But progress is still inevitable and I get to enjoy my life still. Because gym and fitness is not my whole life. It's only a part of it. Like, I personally don't step foot in the gym on the weekends, and that's just a personal boundary that I made. Rachel just found this amazing brick oven pizza spot. So good. Can I have your crust?
Yeah. Girl, take it off.
Not crushed and very crispy. So really, guys, it just comes down to my mindset. Exercise is no longer just about burning calories or something that I have to do after eating a whole bag of hot Cheetos. I like to think of it as a way to just boost my confidence. It makes me feel good. Literally makes me feel good. Like, I don't feel sluggish throughout the day. I didn't even realize how bad it was until I started feeling better. My mind is so much sharper now. I have way more focus. I have more energy throughout the day. Like, I don't get sleepy as quickly and I don't get worn out, like physically worn out if I have to move some things or carry the groceries, like whatever it may be. I sleep way better at night. This is a huge one because I used to suffer from insomnia and I need my sleep. Health is wealth, y'all. And then of course, all the other health benefits that comes with it, like you prevent the risk of getting diseases, especially the foods that are in America. Like, I mean, y'all see how I eat, so I'm not gonna preach on that. Also, side note, I used to be super irregular, my periods, and I was on birth control for like almost 10 years. And it wasn't until I started exercising and eating better. I don't eat like super healthy, but eating better, like more nutritious foods, that my periods are now regulated. Like, I have a normal period, and this is the first time I've ever had a normal period. Exercise is also a form of worship, and I feel like this is one of the main things that keeps me going as well. I feel like we honor God when we take care of the body that He's given us, because we only get one body, you guys. I just realized I had my pinky up holding this. But yeah, we only get one body, and I feel like He wants us to take care of it. I want to read you guys a verse, 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price. So glorify God in your body. The part where it says you were bought with a price, like, shoot, y'all better be taking care of yourselves, okay? Not to like idolize working out or idolize looking good, but just simply moving your body, giving yourself nutritious foods so that you can operate and do what He has called you to do. You know what I'm saying? The enemy, the first thing he attacks is your mind. Because if he can get you to think, all he has to do is like plant a certain thought. And once you start believing that thought, that becomes your reality. When I exercise, I have a sharper mind and I'm able to stay on top of my emotions and just on top of my thoughts. Put Satan in his place because I stand on the truth of who God says that I am. But yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope this helped you in any way. This is my journey, really, my fitness journey, my little gym vlog, whatever this is. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Subscribe. Bye.